Welcome to Dubuque's varsity game between the Saints and the visiting Sioux City Metros. Get through the starting lineup here. Sioux City was victorious in the JV game. Montgomery will get the start for the JV or for the varsity team today. It's like the referee tonight's game or today's game will be Ethan Fox. Linesman Dave Blondin. And Whelan looks like the other linesman. I'm not familiar with him. We said yesterday is probably a good thing. You know the good refs, you know the bad refs. Like I said, Ethan Fox is the ref today. Sioux City again, very talented players. Nate Salma was the MVP of the varsity tournament last year, arguably one of the best two players in the league. Harder, so I can't recall his first name, Grant. Again, also arguably one of the best players in the league, definitely the best defenseman in the league. So having both of those players on your team is a huge advantage. Does look like we have a fairly short bench. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 players on the bench. Puck's down. Time to play the game. Sioux City controls. They've got it back in the defensive zone. They'll go D to D. Up the middle. Into the attacking zone. Dubuque manages to get it out there. Sweeney's got it at center ice. Puck knocked back towards Braden Schilling. Schilling sends it up to Sweeney. Pinned against the boards. They'll go D to D. Back to Harder. Harder sends it over to his line mate. Fanned on the D to D return pass. Now back to Harder on the near side. He'll pitchfork it up off the boards. Kirkenbush throws it towards the net. It doesn't quite connect. Schilling sends it down to Mezerich in the corner. Sioux City controls. They'll take it behind the net. Played off to Harder. Harder sends it up the boards. Now he's got it just inside the zone. Walks it to the far corner. Schilling knocks him off the puck there. Maintains it for a second. Now it's knocked behind the net to Solma. Kicked out in front. And we got a save. Doing a little better than we did yesterday. There we go. Goalie parent on the scoreboard. We'll get credit for that save. Dubuque will send out Sieverding, Ruiz, and Meyer. Sieverding's got the face-off. Ruiz swoops in to pick it up. He'll clear the zone. Sends it all the way back to the defensive zone. Sioux City's got it there. They'll take it back behind the net. Kicked out to Sieverding. Shot saved by Patrick. Much better start to today's game. I think by this point we were down 2-0 yesterday. So Saints' third game of the weekend. Bound to be some tired legs. Might want to run out the score early on them if you get the chance, boys. Sioux City controls the faceoff. They'll play it behind the net. Ruiz in the corner. Can't quite get a handle on it. Comes all the way back to Kretz. Kretz gets a shot. Saved by Patrick. I didn't start the clock at all, so we'll take those 9 seconds back.
Has a fundraiser going on at the open end of the rink down here. They're raffling off a beer cooler. They have raffle tickets available for a February 1st drawing. Please see them for more details.
Fierce Skating Club is holding a beer raffle down the corner, so if you're at home and you'd like a beer cooler, come on down to the rink. Tell them you know the announcer at the door, and they'll let you in for free. Actually, they probably won't. Back to live action. Sioux City goes D to D, back to Harder. Harder sends it back to his D partner. They'll send it up the far side. That's kind of their play. They'll go D to D and look for that far side to break it up. Ross now plays it up in front of Ruiz. Cross ice pass. Kretz knocks it down. Sioux City dumps it in. Schilling collects it behind the net. He'll stop there, take it out the far side, turns around, wheels it back to Ross. Ross sends it up the ice. Harder can't quite get a handle on it. Sammy Ruiz pushes it in. Cody Cruiser now steps on the ice. He's got it on the far side. Bangs it off the board. Up to Sweeney. Sweeney's got it at center ice. Sends it to Kirk. Kirk chases down below the goal line. Harder's got it there. Controls. He'll walk it back behind the net. Leaves it off. And they're going to go up that far side again. Centering pass stolen by Kirk. Sends it over to Sweeney. Sweeney in the slot. Can't quite get it on net. Messer kicks it out in front. Just off of Sweeney's stick. Harder pitchforks it off the boards. Comes out to center ice. Cruiser stops it there temporarily. Kicks it back to Schilling. Schilling plays ahead to Meserich. Meserich throws it into the zone. Kirk with some speed. He'll pick it up in the corner. Wraps it around to the near side. Nobody there. Sukachov steps in. Holds it in the zone. Now Sioux City clears. It's almost got it at center ice. Nice little spinorama there. But lost the puck in doing so. Suk plays it up. Hits Fox. Besham plays it off the wall to Meserich. Meserich ducks out of a check. Cade Weiner steps in. Stolen there. Nice hit on Harder. It was the Sioux City player, but it was a nice hit. Weiner chases Harder behind the net. Harder walks out the far side. They'll play it up. Stolen there. Now Harder's got it back. Walks it up in front of the score table. Stolen there by Sieverding. Sieverding gives to Suk. Suk over to Besham. Besham plays up to Meyer. Stolen there. Besham's got it now. Meyer offsides, and we'll get a whistle. Sieverding in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Sioux City will control it, neutral ice. They'll reverse it back to the defensive zone. Blaze Bauer's got it back there. Sends it over to Penny. Cross ice pass, and we'll bring it up the near side. That's going to be a kneeing penalty all day. Nolan Kretz. See the severity here, whether it's a 2 or a 5. Bauer struggling to get back up. We're just going to get the 2-minute variation. So Kretz will head to the box, 2 minutes for knee. Mesrich and Pierce will step on for the penalty kill. They're backed by Sioux and Schilling. Sioux City's power play was dangerous yesterday. They win the faceoff. Back to the D. Harder's got it at the blue line. Cross ice pass to Soma. Soma can't quite get a handle on it, but they get it back to him. He'll walk it down the goal line. Drop back off. Mesrich picks it up. He's dangerous on the shorthand. Works it into the zone. Shot on net. Saved by Patrick. Can't quite hold on to it though. Comes to the corner. Harder's got it there. He'll walk it up the near side. Fans on the passing attempt. Soma has the puck knocked off a stick. Dubuque sends it the length of the ice. Sioux City will regroup behind the net. Dubuque will go for a change. We get Meyer and Sieverding out. Aerial pass sent in. Near corner. Sioux City wins the race. They've got it now below the goal line. Battle for in the corner by Sioux. Played back to the Hellquist to D. Sent across. Saved by Montgomery, and he'll cover for a whistle. Cody Kuzer will step on. He'll take Souk's place. Sammy Ruiz will come out. Looks like he's going to play a defensive role right now. After he takes the faceoff, I hope. Ruiz will step in for the faceoff. And then does back into a defensive position. Sioux City controls. Sends it across ice. Harder, top of the circle. Drags it down to the goal line. Walks it in. Saved by Montgomery. Kick to the corner. Back out to the blue line. Big shot there. Wide of the net. Looks like we're going for a shot and a rebound. Harder set up at the top of the circle. They feed it to him. Nice save by Montgomery again. Out Solomon with the rebound. Shot wide. Puck's cleared out by Dubuque. It'll go the length. They'll go for a change. Kirkenbush will press the issue. Gets a piece of it there. Sioux City breaks it through the blue line. They're through center ice with some speed. Sends it ahead to Soma. Can't quite get a handle on it. He plays it back to the blue line. Shot on net. Deflected there. Held in the slot. Mesrich has got it. Gets it over to Schilling, who sends it to the far blue line. Sioux City will regroup there. 3 seconds left on the penalty. Harder walks in. Just wide. Raptor on the far side. Sweeney's going to not win the race because it's going to be icing. .10:26 left in the first period. No score. Shots on goal in favor of the Metros. 3-2. Puck down, goes into the Dubuque corner. Schilling plays it to the far side. Sweeney's got it there with a little time. He's got Mesrich across the middle. Poked loose at center ice. They'll reverse back to the D. Send it back up. And we'll get the ice. And I'll run 16 seconds off the clock since I forgot to start it. We'll get Ruiz, Pierce, and Ross backed by Cruiser and Sukachov. Face off down. Sioux City's got it. They'll take it back behind their net. Wrapped up the near side. Coming through with some speed. Cody Cruiser puts his man into the box. Cruiser now behind the net, battling it out. Schilling tries to wrap it around the far side. Hit something. Back to the Sioux City D. Bombed in front. Blocked by Nolan Pierce. Saved by Montgomery there. Weak clearing attempt by Ross. Now Ross battles on the near boards. Knocks it down into the corner. Cruiser's there. Centering pass. Connects to no one. Sioux City's got it at the D. They'll send it back. Patrick from the blue line. Bouncing puck. Wasn't covered, but we'll get the whistle anyway. Sieverding in for the faceoff now. Puck down. Dubuque's got it. Kretz takes it behind the net, gives up to Ruiz. Ruiz drops off for Sieverding. Lost in the middle there. Sioux City battles through. They'll walk it down the far side. Tried to kick it out in front. Montgomery what to say. Pushes it back behind the net. Now it's Sieverding carrying it up near side. Tries to play it ahead to Ruiz. Sioux City will go D to D. They'll bring it up. Just wide. Montgomery slows it down for Schilling. Schilling wraps it around the boards a little too hard for Kretz. Sioux City's got it at the blue line. Shot towards the net. Saved by Montgomery. Dolman with the big wind-up and a shot. Off of Kretz and into the net. Bad bounce. Shot was going wide, and Nolan Kretz just was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ricocheted off his chest, bounced right into the net. There was nothing Montgomery could do about it. And the Metros hold a 1-0 lead. Puck's down. Sioux City's got it. D to D. Harder makes a spin move. Long pass. Chip by Bauer into the net. Montgomery will cover. We'll get the whistle.
Assisted on the play by number 6, Blaze Bauer.
Mesrich in for the faceoff. Puck down. Blocked before the shot gets to the net. It'll wrap around to the near side. Sioux will get it there. Plays it ahead to Kirk. Kirk sends it over to Mesrich. Mesrich gets it in the zone. Sweeney blows a tire. Comes ahead to Bauer. Sweeney gets a piece of it at the blue line. Keeps it on side. Harder's got it on the near side. He'll play it out the boards. Up to Dolman. Dolman leaves for Bauer. Bauer dances around Sioux. Taking off the puck there. Got a little wrestling match going on. Couldn't quite clear it. Now it's right in the slot. Oh, nice play there. Walked out of the corner by Sioux City. They'll throw it in the middle. Got caught under Sioux skate and went down hard. Out to the Sioux City blue line. Harder walks Mesrich. Walks him down to the face-off dot. Shot, goal. Oh, that looked like it hit a goal, but it must have hit a post. Bauer clearly hit the post. He was all alone in front. Had a wide open net to shoot at. Sioux City regroups back in their own defensive zone. They'll throw it up. That's going to be an icing. So scramble in front there. Dubuque manages to escape without a goal. Looked like a goal from here, but that's perfect example why things don't always look the same as if you're 5 feet from the net or you're 55 feet from the net. Sieverding in for the faceoff. Sioux City controls. Plays it off the boards. Past Schilling. Dubuque knocks it back into the offensive zone. Harder with a nice spin move there. Gets away. He'll play it off the boards. Past everyone. Back to Cruiser. Cruiser's got it there. He does his own nice spin move. Gets it ahead to Meyer. Meyer kicks it up to Weiner. Weiner hits the brakes. Puck stolen there. Sieverding tries to get a shot. It's blocked. Walks down to the slot. Shot. Save. Goal! So bouncing puck gets away. Looks like Cade Weiner's the one that got to put it in there. Sieverding had a nice shot. Worked it down low. And the Saints tie up the score at 1-1. 6:47 left in the first period. I wonder if these Patricks are related. Everyone went back to kind of tell their goalie, hey, everything's all right except the one player named Patrick. Same as the goalie's name. He's like, nah, I'm not going back there. Puck's down. Beshin over to Kretz. Kretz up to Pierce. Pierce gets ahead to Ruiz. So that goal was Weiner from Sieverding and Meyer. Battled right here in front of the benches. Now it's Pierce. Walks to the high slot. Shot. Deflected in front. Collected. Stolen again by Beshin. He'll walk it down. Into the slot. Loses it there. Aerial pass comes out. Kretz gloves it down. He'll wait for the team to clear up. They change up. Sioux City's got all the time in the world to play it behind the net. And they do. All the way out to center ice. Sioux got it back in the defensive zone. He'll circle back there. Hard cross ice pass to no one. Out in front. Wraps around the back of the net. They kick it out. Just to the side of the net there. Kretz plays it off to Sweeney. Sweeney's got Meserich and Kirk in front of him. Dumps it in. Meserich plays it off to Sweeney. Back to Meserich. He's got Kirk all alone in front. Can't get him the puck, though. Sweeney back to Meserich. Meserich out to Kirk. All the way out to Sioux. Sioux from the blue line. Shot saved by Patrick. .5:27 left in the first period. Recent goal scorers Weiner, Sieverding, and Meyer step back out on the ice. See if we can go 2 for 2 here, boys. They're backed by Sioux and Cruiser. Puck down. Bauer's got it. He'll carry it out of the zone. Out through center ice. Into the attacking zone. Sioux tries to run him off. Bauer with a goal. Kind of walked Sioux. Got a bad angle on Montgomery and put it in. So Sioux City right back. 2-1. That's kind of the problem here. You think about Solma and Harder. Bauer's a pretty talented player on his own right. And showed it there. Took it 3/4 of the ice. Buried it. It wasn't an assist, but that was a freebie assist. Ruiz with the faceoff. He'll get it back to Pierce. Pierce carried it into the zone. Rubbed off the boards there. Now Ruiz has got it. Back to Beshin. Beshin over to Schilling. Schilling inside the blue line. He'll dump it in. Ruiz will be the first one to get it in the corner. Beshin knocks it back down to Ross. Ross battles forward in the corner. Goes back behind the net. Knocks the puck loose temporarily. Can't quite hold on to it. Physical plays kicked up a little bit here. Schilling's got it. He'll wheel back across the blue line. Dumps it in on Patrick. Patrick will cover. The big players are just making sure Patrick was cool. Throw a little snow on him. Sioux City took a little offense to that. Understandably so. Faceoff will come to the right of Patrick. Meserich will take it. He's out there with Kirk and Sweeney. Puck's down. Meserich puts it to the corner. Play behind the net to Harder. Harder wraps it around the near boards. Played into the Dubuque zone. Solma's going to win the race to the corner. Sioux City walks it out. Tries to play it behind the net. Souk's there. Plays it ahead to Kirk. Kirk, long pass up to Sweeney. Sweeney settles his bouncing puck. Meserich flying into the center. Goal! Beautiful play. That was a textbook pass from Kirk over to Sweeney. Sweeney settled the bouncing puck. Meserich made a beeline for the net like it was his job and buried it home. It's nice to see that line click. So Dubuque evens the score at 2. Sebring wins the faceoff, puts it into the zone. He'll win the race to the corner. Out in front, Benny Meyer gets a shot, bouncing puck. Held in by Sebring. Now Sioux City controls. They'll put it in, tapped it on our side of the blue or red line, so no icing. Cruiser's got it there behind the net. Gives off to Schilling. Schilling carries it out. He'll take it across the blue line. Rubbed off the puck hard. Chip all the way back. Cruiser will play it across to Ruiz. Battled in front of the bench. They'll walk it up the far side, dump it into the zone. Goes around the back of the net. Schilling battles for it there. Sioux City controls out of the corner. Bauer walks, gives it to the defenseman. Can't quite hold on to it. Squirts all the way back to the red line. They'll dump it back in on the wrong side of the on the red line. Backman was waving it off. Dave Blondin took matters into his own head and called the ice. Why am I 2 minutes off on the time? 2 minutes and 52 seconds left. We'll let that time just sit there for a minute. Sioux City controls. Harder with a long stretch pass. Bauer connects just inside the blue line. Besson rides him into the corner. Stolen there by Pierce. Clears it out of the zone. Another long pass. Bauer's chipped off by Sioux. That's offsides. And they'll get the call. And I'll get to fix my clock. 2:29 left in the first period. Shots are tied at 8, as well as the score at 2. Face-off just outside the Dubuque zone. Carter Kirkenbush will step in to take it. We're running the indoor football play on one. Ready, break. Schilling fires it up. Just out of the reach of Meserich. Wrapped around, so almost got it on the far side. Schilling puts him into the boards. That's a cross check. Take a seat, Nate. Two minutes, 16. Soma cross-checking. Dubuque will go on the power play with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first period. We'll get Meserich, Sweeney, Meyer, Kirk, and Besson. Besson didn't net his first 2 goals of the season this year. Friday night in the Quad Cities off 2 beautiful feeds from Cody Sweeney. Puck down. Sioux City controls. Can't quite clear. Besson gives over to Sweeney. Sweeney over to Kirk. Kirk can't quite get a handle on it. Tries to feed Meyer in the middle. Puck squirts all the way back to the slot. Now it's held in by Sweeney. Gives over to Meyer. Off to Besson. Besson fires. Puck's loose. That's a goal! Benny Meyer first to the flyby line. Safe to say that he got that. So Dubuque takes its first lead of the weekend at the varsity level. Sammy Ruiz will step in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Ruiz gets it back to Cruiser. Cruiser over to Schilling. Schilling hesitates. He'll carry it through the middle over to Cruiser. Cruiser carries it up to the red line. Hit hard there. Gets it into the zone, though. Harder's got it back on defense. He'll play it up the near boards. Cruiser's got it. Looks for options. Gets it ahead to Ross. Puck pops up. Bauer catches it on the bench. And we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. So go get some fresh D. As Beshin and Sioux step on. Puck tied up. Back to Sioux City. Harder's got it there. He'll pause for a second. And then he'll head up the ice with incredible speed. Walks it all the way down to the goal line. Cuts in front of the net. Goal. That guy is good. Sioux City just seems like they're just toying with us. Once we get a goal, they're like, oh, you want us to try? And then they just come down, go around as many players as they want and score. So Sioux City ties it back up, 3-3. I think Harder's going to get that one unassisted. They gave him an assist. Harder's got it again. They'll play it back over to him. Long pass up the middle, chipped at the red line. Now it's Bauer. Walks down. Shot off the post. Sioux City manages to hold it in. They'll work it down in the corner. Kicked out to the blue line. Fired on net. Saved by Montgomery. Loose bouncing puck. Sioux City's got it in the corner. Puck behind the net. Schilling will backhand it over to Sweeney. Mesrich racing down the middle again. Kirk on the far side. Mesrich flips it over to Kirk. Kirk has to reach to get it. Shot. Bad angle. Saved by Patrick. Bauer's going to take it the other way. Right up the gut. Plays it off of Kretz. Schilling will go back and collect it. We're going to get a penalty. Interference. Interference is what we're calling here. Continued amazing refereeing for the weekend. Just can't say enough.
Debut penalty coming with 13.6 seconds remaining in the first period of number 27. Nolan Kretz. 2 minutes for interference. They're going to make the Daddy's Cafe penalty kill.
Puck wrapped around the back. Harder's chasing it back there. Now it's kicked to Soma. 5 seconds left in the penalty or period. Off the faceoff dot, and we'll head to the end of the period without any fanfare.
We've got a 3-3 game. Shots on goal, 10 apiece.
So after the first period, scores tied 3-3. Shots are tied 3-3. Dubuque returned for the second period. Still down a man on that Kretz penalty. 1:47 left in that. We'll see you in about 15 minutes. Change the period there. Just about underway for the second period. There we go. So those joining late, scores tied 3-3. Shots on goal 10-10. Dubuque will start off that third period with a man down. Nolan Kretz still in the box. Looks like we'll get Meserich and Ross out for forwards. Ruiz and Cruiser backing them up. Puck's down. And we're underway, and I didn't set the clock. Puck working in the corner by Harder. He'll work it out to the blue line. Now it's centered, stolen there by Meserich. They'll leave it off for Hellquist. Down to Soma. Tried to send it through the middle. Shot wide. Soma's got it on the near board. She'll kick it back to the D. Send across, D to D. Harder with a nice little dipsy doodle move. Sends it out to the center. Soma wide open to the backhand, but they can't get it to him. Fan on a shot. Now Ross has got it. He'll take it wide. And we get an offside. Minute left on the Kretz penalty. Puck's down. Severton gets it back to Sioux. Sioux dumps it in. Sioux City loses control behind the net. Harder's got it there. He'll walk it up the ice. Across the blue line. Severton takes the puck from him. Hits the turnbuckle. So we'll get a face-off. Inside the Dubuque zone. Severton in for the face-off. Puck down. Sioux City will go D to D. Top of the circle. Shot saved by Montgomery. We'll get the whistle. Puck's down. Sioux City controls. They'll work it to the corner. Severton steals it there. Kicks it out. Cross ice pass to Bauer. Bauer sends it towards the net. Wide. Wraps around. Sioux City D holds it in. Gets it down to Cruiser. Cruiser will get it out of the zone. Sioux City regroups. Now they'll bring it across the blue line. Slow. Drops it back to the D. Shot towards the net. Blocked down in front. Penalty's over. Back on 5-on-5 hockey. Another offsides. Just killing our offensive opportunities with these offsides. Kirkin for the faceoff. Arena football on one-on-one. Beshin back. Cross ice to Meserich. Didn't connect on it again. Kirk knocks it down below the goal line. Sioux City will collect there. Comes around from the back of the net. They'll circle back. Having trouble getting a solid stick on the puck. We've got 5 guys behind the net now. Sioux City manages to walk out with it on the far side. Carry it out of the blue line. Dump down low. Kirk will go back to get it. Circles around the back of the net. Works it up through the middle. Passes over to Sweeney. Sweeney dumps it down into the corner. Goes back behind the net. Kirk's there to get it. Can't quite get a solid stick on it. Sweeney's got it now, though. Swung around. Sioux City controls. Cross ice pass to Harder. Barrel roll by Kirk there. Harder with a long pass. Tipped into the zone. Avoids the icing. Beshin's got it. Fakes out Soma. Gives off to Sioux. Kicks it out to the front. Now it's Benny Meyer carrying it out of the zone. Long pass to Sweeney. He'll get a piece of it and then go for the change. Sieverding, Ruiz, and Kretz jump off onto the ice. Bouncing puck escapes the zone. Sioux City's coming with a little speed across the blue line. Shot saved by Montgomery. Kick to the corner. Ruiz will send it up to Schilling. Schilling clears the zone. And we'll get the ice. So face off to come to the right of Montgomery. Sieverding out to take it. Puck down. Benny Meyer knocks it back to the D. Blocked there. Now it's Sieverding with it. Gives back to Kretz. Kretz battles behind the net. It's kicked out to the far side. Patrick there dumps it down behind the goal line. Sioux City's got it. A little room to operate. Walked up the near side. Centering pass. Can't be controlled. Dubuque sends it the length of the ice. Might be on net. It is not. Ruiz in for the faceoff now. Puck's down. Ruiz gets it back to the corner. Sioux loses it temporarily there. Besham throws it back to the corner. Now it's Ross. Centers to Ruiz. Sends it ahead just out of the reach of Pierce. Sioux City controls. They'll play it out the boards. We'll get an icing of our own. We'll send out Meserich, Kirk, and Sweeney. They're backed by Suk and Besh. Meserich in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Sweeney's got it there. Gives to Meserich behind the goal line. Gives back to Kirk. Kirk wheels from the shot. Oh, fires to the slot. Intercepted there. Now it's Bauer coming the other way. A little speed. Shot saved by Montgomery. Loose puck. Cleared back out to Bauer. Walks around, down on the goal line. Elevated shot. Took a swing at Beshin there at the end. Apparently I was the only one in the building that saw that. Face off outside the zone. Ruiz takes it. Gets it back to Cruiser. Cruiser will walk it up the near side. Carries across the red line. Dumps it in. Runs into a man there. Turnbuckled. Wrapped around. Sioux City's got it. Neutral zone. Walks it down. Nice back check by Nolan Pierce there. Pays the price in the corner for it, though. Schilling loses the puck. Sioux City in the corner. Got a man open in the slot. Can't get it to him. They'll work it to the near corner. Tries to backhand it to the slot. No one there. Schilling's got it again. Cuts back behind the goal line. Knocked off his stick. That's a goal. So we'll send the top line of Meserich, Sweeney, and Kirk back out. Try and get this game tied back up. Meserich wins the faceoff. Knocked loose by Sioux City. They'll come back 2-on-1. Meserich, heck of a back check there. Knocks the puck loose. Kirk with a diving poke check. Ezra just a big hit there. Shot towards the net, saved by Montgomery. Mesrich leads for Sweeney, tries to center. That was offsides. Blondin on the far line calls it. Apparently those two linesmen that are the linesmen and the ref that were on that blue line lost their whistles. Wheeling gives a touch to his chest like that's my bad. Yes, it was. Mesrich in for the faceoff now. Over to Harder. Harder fires it up the net, or up the far side. They'll go D to D. Salma chips it into the zone, goes back behind the net. Sioux back to get it. Salma cuts off the D to D pass behind the net. Now Kirk wraps it around. It's going to go the length of the ice. No icing. Sioux City player did not make the effort to hustle down the ice. Mesrich. Kirk's got it. Carries across the blue line. Knock loose there. Sioux City counterattack now. Across the blue line. Centered. Tip to the far side. Sioux battles for it there. Sioux City picks it up. Tries to center. Goes back behind the net. Now it's Sioux behind the net again. D to D to Beshin. Beshin up to Sweeney. Sweeney knocks it out of the zone. Harder collects it in his own defensive zone. Makes Benny blow a tire. Played up on the near side, knocked into the Dubuque zone. Kate Weiner up to Betty Meyer, just inside the zone. Blake Sebring now, he'll step in. Centers it. Loose puck in the slot. Save. Goal! So nice play there. Kind of a mass of humanity in the slot. I'm not sure who got the goal in the end. I believe it was Penny Meyer. It might have been Blake Sebring. We'll find out here in a second. Cade Weiner was in that mass of humanity. So we'll see if Sioux City's got a counterpunch ready for us. Played up to Benny Meyer. Benny gets into the zone. He'll chase it all the way down to the corner. Wrap back into the corner now by Sioux City. They'll play it ahead. Schilling's got it. Circles back. Plays off to Cruiser. Back to Schilling. Schilling ahead to Weiner. Weiner cuts back. Gives up in the middle. Sioux City carries it across the blue line. Works it down to the goal line. Hits the brakes. Stops at the side of the net there. They've got it behind the net. Blake Sebring will walk it out. Cross the blue line. Up to the red line. Dumps it in. Into the corner. Sioux City to collect behind their own net. Centered. Sammy Ruiz just couldn't quite hold it in. Gets knocked back. Now Sioux City coming again with speed. Takes it wide. Schilling knocks him off the puck. Wrapped around the back. Dropped off in the slot. Nobody there. Joseph Roth's now carrying it down the ice. Tries to center it to Pierce. Just behind him. Sammy Ruiz knocks it into the net. Ross will chase behind the net. Knocked off the puck there. Sioux City picks it up. They'll work it up the far side. Sioux City with a little room. Carries it up the far side. Shot from the top of the circle. Saved by Montgomery. Clearing attempt knocked back into Beshin's face. Ross has got it on the boards. He'll wrap it up to the blue line. Shot. Deflected in front. Sioux City will walk around the back of the net. Tries to center. Stolen there. Now it's Ross. Backhands it to the blue line again. Knocked down below the goal line. Sioux City collects there. Kick back to their D. Shot. Goal. So there's that counter punch that we always worry about. Sioux City just seems like they're waiting to score. A little discussion by the refs here at center ice. Not sure what's going on. Some words of advice for Coach King from referee Fox. I'm sure Have a Nice Day was in there somewhere. Puck's down. Sioux City's got it at center ice. They'll get it off to Graham. Graham sends it across. Shot saved by Montgomery. Oh, the late shoving. Someone's going to get a 2-minute break for this, I'm sure. Nope. Nothing illegal happened there. Shots now 18-11 in favor of Sioux City. I think we've scored a goal in this period and haven't gotten credit for the shot. It's kind of odd. Sioux City walks the goal line, tries to center, gets through everyone, back to their D. Shot again, over the net. Sioux City's kind of tightened up the pressure here. They've got it now below the goal line. Somehow 2 men are passing it back and forth. Now there's a penalty. Maybe it was just a man in the crease. Must have just been a man in the crease. So the faceoff will come outside the zone. Mesrich in for the faceoff. Puck down. Sioux City controls just inside the blue line. Shot towards the net. Saved by Montgomery. Dubuque will send out a fresh set of legs. Sieverding, Meyer, and Ruiz will come out. Backed by Schilling and Beschen. Puck's down. Behind the net. Sieverding will walk away with it. Ruiz through the middle. Bouncing puck corralled there. There we go. That's a check from behind. Boarding. All right. Boarding can be a 2 and a 10 too. We'll see if boarding may be an automatic 2 and a 10. It is an automatic 2 and a 10. Someone. Oh, that's Grant Harder too, isn't it? I see the C on the jersey and a 6. So, 12 minutes without Grant Harder will help our cause.
6:58 remaining in the second period. On number 66, Grant Harder. It's a 2 and a 10 for boarding. Which puts your Saints back on the Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping power play.
Puck's down. Sioux City controls momentarily. They'll clear the zone. Sweeney go back to get it. Sweeney's going to circle in front of the net. He's got Meyer on the near side. Skates it towards him and dumps it in hard. Wraps around before Patrick can get it. Kick back to Beschen at the blue line. Hits Mesrich in the chest. He chests it down though. Meyer gets it over to Beschen. Beschen to Kirkenbush. Kirk tries to send it. It's blocked there. Tipped out of the zone. Saints will regroup. Beschen at the blue line. Over to Sweeney. Sweeney dumps it in. Wraps all the way around Kirk. Kirk kicks it off the board for Sioux City to send it to length of the ice. Montgomery stops it behind the net. Beschen picks it up there. Cross ice pass to Sweeney. Sweeney back to Beschen. Beschen dumps it in. Sweeney's going to collect it along the boards, kicks it to the center. Sioux City will send it out. Soma will come down and make life hard for Montgomery. Montgomery plays it off to Beshin. Beshin carries it up the middle of the ice, right down Main Street. Hard pass over to Sweeney. Sweeney sends it to Mesrich. Held in by Beshin at the blue line. Sends it over to Sweeney. Shot towards the net, just wide. Wraps around to Kirk. Kirk's got it there. Walks the blue line, jumps it down. Benny Meyer tries to tip it over to Sweeney. It doesn't get there. Aerial pass down to Montgomery. He'll knock it to the corner. Beshin will go back and get it. Their power play looks like it's on turbo, and ours look like we're playing in quicksand. Sammy Ruiz with some fresh legs. He'll come out, dump it in. Wraps around Joe Ross. There's some fresh legs that look like they've got a little jump in them. Sent out to Schilling, top of the slot. Shot saved, and they'll clear it out. Goes the length of the ice. That boarding penalty's expired. Kicked it down to the corner. They'll walk it around the back of the net. Nice play by Schilling there. Centered. Big shot from the point. Nice save by Montgomery. Sioux City works it back to the point again. They'll drop it down to the corner. Wrapped around the back of the net. Sweeney will pick it up there. Mesrich with a nice chip over to Schilling. Schilling walks it across the red line. Carries across the blue. Offsides. Saints need to capitalize while Harder's still in the box. We'll send Mesrich, Kirk, and Sweeney back out. Sweeney will be in indoor football formation. Puck one back to Cruiser. Cruiser plays it up to Sweeney. Sweeney walks it through the middle. Plays it ahead to Mesrich. Mesrich gets it off the board. Pitchforks it into the zone. Patrick tries to corral it. Can't quite do it. Sweeney with a big hit in the corner. Now it's played up to the far side. Cruiser's got it there. Tries to bang it down to Sweeney. Wrapped around hard. Cruiser holds it in. Knocks it back down. This is going to be a problem. Oh, hit the brakes on the wrong side of the blue line. Duke sent out some fresh legs with Sieverding, Weiner, and Meyer. Sukuchov and Beshin to back them up. Sieverding will take the face-off. Sieverding gets it back to Suk. Suk plays it up just out of the reach of Meyer. And we'll get a whistle. And I forgot to start the clock. You'd think with one job to do, I'd remember this more often, but... .339 left in the second period. Metros with a 5-4 lead. Puck's down, back to the Sioux City defense. Chipped in front, in the slot. Nice save by Montgomery. Another nice save by Montgomery. Shots are still 11-22. I think that goalie dad has fallen asleep on the shot clock. It's been 11-22 for some time now. Puck's down. Centered. Shot wide. Sioux City in the corner. Suk knocks it loose there. Comes to the other near corner. Weiner knocks it down below the goal line. Sioux City backhanded pass out to the point. Blasted. Saved by Montgomery. Weiner's got it there. Aerial pass. Can't get to Sieverding. Now it's back to Suk. Suk backhands it back behind the goal line. Beshin will pick it up there. Back to Suk. Up to Meyer. Just out of his reach. Sent towards the net. Saved by Montgomery. Now it's Beshin. Sends it out. Sieverding walks it across the blue line. Just out of his reach. Sioux City tries to go D to D. Can't connect there. Weiner will press the issue. Now they'll go D to D behind the net. Long pass up to the red line. Chipped into the zone. Schilling with a bad clear behind the net. Walked out in front. Saved. Corbin Deutsch with a varsity appearance. Sammy Ruiz walks it to the corner. Behind the net now. Cross ice pass to Deutsch. Catches it in his skates. Kicks it back over to Ruiz. Ruiz now across the blue line. Shot on net. Deutsch had a wide open net and couldn't bury it. Schilling doesn't quite get a good handle on it. Sioux City's got it now behind the net. Played around on the near side again to Schilling. Pierce, that's offsides. Mesrich in for the faceoff. He's flanked by Sweeney and Kirkenbush. Backed by Beshin and Sioux. Puck's down. Sioux City's got it. That's Nate Soma. Pretty much anyone without the puck besides Nate Soma. Sioux knocks him out the puck though. Beshin's got it. Sioux City's got three guys in the corner. Sweeney now. Sends it just in front of Kirk. Puck played out the boards. They'll play it out to center ice. Sioux dumps it back in. Patrick stops it behind the net. They get it ahead to Soma. Soma again. He's running at a speed of 12. Centered. Shot over the net. Far side pass to Mesrich. Mesrich tries to get it ahead to Kirk. Kirk knocks it down. Can't control. Sioux City chips it back out. How does Soma always have the puck leading the attack? Chipped over. Sioux City now. Mesrich kicks it up. Can't quite get it to Kirk. Sweeney offside, so they got a hold. Mesrich now. Walks across the blue line. Down into the corner. Sends it behind the net. We're going to get a tripping call. So Sioux City will go to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Sioux City penalty coming with 33 seconds remaining in the second period. On number 22, Hayden Patrick, 2 minutes for slashing. Which puts the youth on the FX.
Puck's down. Back to Schilling at the blue line. Schilling gives over to Weiner. Weiner in the middle to Ruiz. Can't quite get a good handle on it. Battle 4 sends it down to the corner. Ross is going to chase it behind the net. Ross gets it back out to Weiner. Weiner's got a little time on the, gives a give and go. Pops off of Ross's stick. Sukachev gives it to Ross. Back to Suk. Fanned on the pass. Battle 4 now in the corner. Send out in front. Pops over everyone's stick. It's going to squirt out. 2 seconds left in the penalty period. And that'll do it. So after 2, Metro's lead 5-4. Shots on goal 25-12 in favor of the Metros. Saints will come out with 1:27 left on that power play. We'll see you back in about 15 minutes. Just about underway here in the third period. Saints have 17 minutes to try and even up the score, trailing 5-4.
All right, Saints fans, we begin the third period with your Saints on the power play.
Mesrich in for the faceoff. Puck down, we're underway. Kirk gets it back to Besh. Beshin sends it up. Tries to get it to Meyer. Can't quite get it through. They'll regroup at center ice. Meyer's got it now. Leaves for Beshin. Beshin sends it up to Sweeney. Sweeney carries it through neutral ice. Tries to dump it in. Kind of fans on it there. Sioux City collects. Sends it to length. Montgomery makes the stop. Leaves it for Beshin. Beshin circles behind the back of the net. He'll cross ice to Sweeney. Sweeney sends it over to Kirk. Bounces off Kirk's stick into the zone. Into the corner it goes. Sioux City with the clearing attempt. All the way down to the corner. Montgomery will stop it there. Plays it up to Sweeney. Sweeney leaves for Beshin. Beshin dumps it in. Bad bounce off the backboard. Cleared anyway. Sweeney brings it up the near side. I'm sorry, that's Beshin bringing it up the near side. Dumps it in again hard. It's a very strange entry for a power play. Wrapped around the back. Sioux City's going to win the race there. Mesrich with a big hit. Puck comes loose. Penny Meyer sends it across to Sweeney. Big save by Patrick. We'll get a whistle. And that'll do it for the penalty. Sammy Ruiz out with Nolan Pierce and a rare Corbin Deutsch sighting. Face off one back behind the Sioux City bench or net. Sioux City will break it out. Chips it to the middle. They'll walk right down the middle. Shot wide. Collected by Sioux there. He'll play it up to Deutsch. Deutsch will send it out. Sioux City goes back to try and reclaim it. Schilling gets walked there. Shot saved by Montgomery. Now it's Deutsch again. Out of the zone. Knocks it into the zone now. Sammy Ruiz has got it. Gives back to Sweeney. Schilling. Schilling gives over to Sioux. Sioux behind the net to Schilling. Schilling wraps back around to Sioux. Sioux long pass in front of Ruiz. Can't quite get there. Sammy knocks it down to the corner. He'll go for a change. Sweeney and Kirk back out. Now it's back to Cruiser. Cruiser over to Kretz. Back to Cruiser. Cruiser now out the middle. Dumps it into the zone. Played around the back, up the far side. That's Bauer. He'll walk it up the middle. Offside. The Sioux City player disagrees. That's a losing battle. Trust me, I've been there. Vehicle leave its top line out. Puck's down. Mesrich has got it. Gives to Kirk. Kirk dumps it in the zone. Mesrich gets it back to Kirkenbush. Sent around near side. Cruiser holds it in there. Now it's back to Kirk. Popped up in the air. That's a high stick. We'll get Sieverding, Weiner, and Meyer out at forward. They'll be back by Besh and Sioux. Sebring in for the faceoff. He's got Sioux behind him. Wins it over to Meyer. Can't quite control it there. Sioux City on the near boards. Sebring swaps in and knocks it to the corner. Now it's Meyer. Back to Sioux. Sioux down to Sebring. Can't quite get a handle on it. Wraps around the back of the net. Weiner's got it there. Tries to walk around. Can't quite do it. Sioux City works it to the corner. Sebring gets off to Weiner. Now he'll dump it back in. Sioux City tries to play it back out. Battled on to blue line. Now it's out to neutral zone. Kick back in. Sioux City looking for that cross ice pass to Bauer. They've got it there. He'll walk it up the near side. Chips it into the zone. Goes for a change. Sioux back to get it. Takes it behind the net. Wraps it around the near side. Beshin sends it out just over the stick of Sioux City. It's going to go the length for an ice. And the clock didn't run for any of that. Measure Sweeney and Kirk out there again. Measure wins the faceoff back to Cruiser. Sioux City battles forward in the corner. Soma sends it out in front. Shot wide. Now it's Cruiser on the near boards. Tries to send it up. Measure chips it ahead. It's knocked down there. Sioux City plays it into the bench. I think it hit Coach Stike, who used to be a goalie. Coach, I think you've lost some reflexes there, but he appears to be all right. Our goalies like Marines. You're always a goalie. You were always a Marine. Puck down. Soma somehow comes away with that. Walks it across the blue line, right down the middle. Shot saved by Montgomery on the toe and holds on. Puck down. Cody Sweeney knocks it out to center ice. Sioux City recaughts there. Delayed offsides. Soma tags back up. Mesrich backhands it up to Sweeney. Sioux City's got it now. They'll go D to D. Knocked into the Dubuque zone. Beshin will get it in the corner. Wraps around the back to Sweeney. He's got Mesrich in front of him. Long pass just off his Mesrich stick. Length to the ice. Patrick will cover. Pierce, Deutsch, and Ruiz out. Deutsch and Ruiz out. Beshin and Sioux to back them. Looks like Harder's out of the box. And he's got the puck. Right. Sioux City now. Across the blue line with some speed. Deutsch knocks him off for a second. Makes him think about it. Deutsch throws a huge check into the box. Unfortunately, no one was there to hit. Now it's Sammy Ruiz. Clears it out to center ice. Sioux City dumps it back in. Delayed offside. Soma tags up. Sioux wraps her up to Deutsch. Deutsch will carry it out of the zone. Cross ice pass to Pierce. Pierce takes it into the zone. Cuts across at the faceoff dot. Shot pops straight up. That's a high stick on the goaltender. Soma trip down. Play it across ice. No, he's back on sides. Dumped around the back behind the net. Soma picks it up in the corner. Knocks it down below the goal line. They'll give it back to Soma. Gives it back. Schilling carries it up the ice. Through center ice. Across the red line. Dumps it in. Cody Sweeney, almost the first one there. Harder was there first. Nice steal by Mesrich. Battles for it now. It's kicked down by Sweeney. Man in front. Oh, Carter just missed the one-timer. It's going to come all the way down. Montgomery's going to play it there. Kretz plays it around the boards. Picked up by Sweeney. He'll leave for Schilling. Schilling backhands it into the zone. Goes behind the Sioux City net. Harder picks it up there. He'll break it up. Sweeney's got it. Knocks it over to Kirk. Kirk sends it over to Mesrich. Hits the back of his skate. Sioux City goes D to D. Knocks it into the zone. Kretz will go back and pick it up behind the net. Wraps it around to Ruiz. Ruiz plays it across to Sioux. Sioux gets it up to Sieverding. Meyer knocks the net off and makes sure he does a good job and pushes it all the way off. They're going to have to put it back on. It's easier to put it on from 3 feet than 2 inches. It's apparently Mexican night here at the rink as we got some Latin music playing. Sieverding in for the faceoff. Puck down. Played up. Just out of the reach of Bauer. Beshan's got it now. Plays it over to Sioux. Sioux will take it across the red line, dump it in. Sieverding now with some speed. He'll try and get it below the goal line. Sioux City pins it in there. They'll muck it for a second. Kicks out to Meyer. Meyer tries to get it to Sioux. Sioux can't get the pass at his knee. They'll play catch between Beshan and Sioux. One more time. Sioux up to Meyer. Knocked back. Beshan's got it there. Backhands it through center ice. Sioux City goes D to D. Patrick now up the near side. Sieverding takes it behind the net. Just to hand it to Beshan. Beshan wraps it around. Comes out to Meyer. Meyer backhands it through the middle, just out of the reach of Sieverding. Sweeney comes back. He'll pick it up. He backhands it up to Fitch. He's wearing a green jersey. Bauer's got it. He'll leave it for Sioux City. They'll dump it into the zone. Back behind the net. And it's going to be icing unless it hits the net. Judging by the whistle, it did not. Cruiser and Schilling back on defense. Sweeney, Kirk, and Mesrich out at forward. Mesrich in for the faceoff. Puck down. He wins it through the middle. Nice little barrel roll there. Big hit on Patrick. You looked at Mesrich and it looked like he might have been hurt from that roll, and then he got up and nailed Patrick, so I think he's probably all right. Kicked out to center ice. Pops straight up in the air. Bounces over Schilling's stick. Bounces up again. Almost got it. Knocked away by Sweeney. Played up through center. Carried into the zone. Cuts across. Wide open shot. Shot it directly into Montgomery's chest. That's his strong point. Makes a nice save. Looks like he might have got the wind knocked out of him, though, or it could be 3 days of games. He's played a good game today. Faced 28 shots, 5 goals, and at least 2 of those I remember were spectacular moves by the offensive player. Puck down. Up to the Sioux City point. Knocked back down on the half wall. Now back behind the net. Kicked back out to the blue line. Harder shoots it into Meyer's skates. Souk's got it on the far side. Sends it through the air. Out to Meyer at center ice. Chops it down. Whoa, Cadwiner with a steal. Feathers it out to the middle. Can't connect. They'll get it ahead to Solma. Solma's 1-on-4. I still like his odds. Terrible move there. Sioux City goes D to D. Takes out Sieverding. Harder sends it up again. Fitch. Fitch will knock it down into the corner. Sioux will bang it out. Meyer carries it up the ice. Across the red line. It's stolen there by Harder. Fitch dumps it back in. Cruiser go back to get it. Soma will chase. Soma makes life hard for Cruiser, puts him into the boards. Sioux City regroups at center ice. Quick turn and regroup. Drop past the blue line. Those never work. Still offsides. Way offside. Sweeney's got it now, though, at the red line. 4-on-2. And the 2 win. Eicher's got it. Now we're going to go 3-on-1 the other way. Cruiser trying to catch up. Hits the brakes. Centering pass to no one. Kirk. This is all kinds of odd men going the wrong way. Harder knocks off Kirk and then backhands the puck out. Schilling's got it at center ice. The odd man rush stuff seems like it's done for at least a second. Sweeney blades it into the zone. Harder's got it behind the net. Long aerial pass, knocked down by Sweeney. Besson will play it in the corner. Sioux City maintains, still knocking down below the goal line. Tries to get behind the net. Sioux cuts him off there. Kirk's got it on the near boards, bangs it out to Harder. Harder's got it at the red line. Takes it himself, walks it right down the middle. Big slap shot, fakes the slap shot, walks into the slot. Holy cow, that was a nice move. Metro's up 6-4. 5:36 left in the third period. And 3 games in 3 days is kind of catching up with the Saints. And the good news is we get to do this again next weekend. Puck's down. Sioux City's got it. Pierce comes in hard charging. Now it's Deutsch on the far side. Throws a body. Kretz will play it around the back of the net to Deutsch. Deutsch on the near side. Gets it out of the zone. Now it's Deutsch again. Cross center ice. Backhands it into the zone. This line's got a little jump in their step. Now it's Bauer down the middle. Gets around Kretz. It's the post. And that's not going to go well for anyone. Bauer went hard into the net. I think he was helped, but he's in a little pain. Someone should probably get off the bench and help him. Now we got a couple people coming. Sammy Ruiz is going to go to the box. Bauer's up to one leg. There you go, Bauer skating slowly, but skating. That's a good sign. Ruiz is going to get a 5-minute penalty. I think they're going to get him with the intent to injure.
Check from behind in a game is contact.
That'll be the end of the day for Sammy. There's 1 second left on that penalty, but 5 in a game will do it for today, and you'll get to take next Friday off too. Looks like they're checking out Bauer's head. I was more concerned about his leg, but He looks like he's shaken up, but all right on the bench. So 5-minute major. The Saints will finish this game out 5-on-4. Just get out of here without anyone else getting hurt. Medrick kicks it up to Kirk. He'll join in 2-on-1. Kirk shot saved by Patrick. Every whistle cannot be a conversation. There's a squirt game scheduled for 3 o'clock. We're going to need to get that in before that. Timeout by who? Timeout. Sioux City. I'm hoping the Sioux City coach is expressing the same thing I just said. Let's get out of here. 6-on-4. We're 5-on-4 for the remainder of the game. Let's not get anyone hurt. Let's play smart. Duke's got to utilize the legs they've got left and get done what they can. Again, get out of here safely. No injuries. Kirk and Messert will step out for the 5-on-4. They're backed by Besh and Sioux. Kirk with the faceoff. Puck's down. Battle for the near boards. Mesrich gets to Kirk. Mesrich gets a shot. Gloved around the back of the net. Sioux City's just going to spread the ice. 3-on-2. Walks down the middle. Bauer again. Oh, nice save by Montgomery on the goal line. Good news is Bauer's all right. Almost had another goal. Even better news is Montgomery's even better with a beautiful save. Sioux City controls now. Top of the faceoff dot. Gives to the near side. Sent out in front. Another big save by Montgomery. Held in at the blue line. They'll go D to D. Top of the circle. Bauer's got it there. Walks around one. To the faceoff dot. Besham pushes him off. Rides him into the corner. Sioux City regains control. They'll give down low. Nobody there. Sioux will win the race. Hard off the boards. Sioux City manages to hold it at the blue line. Walks to the top of the circle. Shot. Goal. And since that was a major penalty, that time will stay on the clock. Let's hope Jackson Hickok keeps that roomy, spacious penalty box suite all to himself for these last 3 minutes and 24 seconds. Puck down. Sioux City's got it. Somo walks into the blue line. Besham rides him out, though. Or not Besham, Schilling, I'm sorry. Benny Meyer sends it to length. Off the back of the net there. Sieverding making life difficult for the Musketeers, or the Metros. Kicked out. Harder's got it on the near side. He'll circle back behind the D. They're content to just sit behind the net. Look for Dubuque to get a man back. Harder's got it now on the near side. Takes it wide. Off the backboards. Still got control. They'll leave there. That's Bauer. Cross-ice pass. Nice save by Montgomery. Meyer battles forward on the near boards. Far boards. Wrestled to the ground. Not sure what's going on there. High slot. Held on. Sioux City still got control. That's Harder. He'll walk it down the side. Gives back to Solma. Solma kicks over to the middle. Shot. Saved by Montgomery. Two minutes and 9 seconds left in the third period. Mesrich in for the faceoff. Held in just at the blue line. They'll dump it down to the near corner. Sioux City wins the race there. Controlled behind the net. Tries to play it to the corner. His man had vacated it. Big hit on Sioux. Another big hit. Nice glove down by Veshin. Backhanded shot. Just wide. Bauer tries a nice backhander. Knocked down at the blue line, but squirts out to the neutral zone. Mesrich making life hard there. Centering puck, stolen by Beshin. He'll dump it in. Just to the right of Patrick. Mesrich, big hit in the corner. Big shot by Kirk, saved by Patrick. Squirts out in front. Sioux City will bring it up the near side. Carries into the zone, top of the circle, leaves it there. Bauer shot, nice save by Montgomery. Montgomery got just a piece of that and tipped it high. Puck's on edge, and it'll take a roll. Pierce is coming with full speed. Big hit. Ross with a big hit. Sent up the middle. Cruiser's got it there. Backhanded just outside the zone. Sioux City 08. Gets it in the zone now on the delayed offsides. Montgomery kicks it to the corner. Sent out. Battled forward center ice. Big hit by Pierce. Schilling gives over to Cruiser. Cruiser sends it down. Ross knocks it down out of the air. Manages to stay in the zone. Right in front. Harder's got all the time in the world. Montgomery waits him out and makes a nice save. They'll send it across. That is not the guy you want all alone over there. Oh, nice save by Cruiser on the backside. Continue to battle. Now Cruiser's going to take matters into his own hands. Head down the ice. Hook from behind. Oh, stolen just out at the top of the slot. 7 seconds left. Sioux City's content to just wait it out behind the net, and that'll do it. Final score here in Dubuque. Metro 7, Dubuque 4. Shots on goal ended up being 37 for Sioux City, 17 for Dubuque. That'll do it for this weekend of hockey. We'll be back on Friday night hosting Waterloo at the Imon Arena.